Okay, hello, this is Otriyas Das, and today we are going to set up a network with using the protocol RIP. And we would be using the Cisco Packet Tracer to simulate our network system. So, first of all, what is the full form of RIP? The full form of RIP is Routing Information Protocol. It is a dynamic protocol used to find the best route or path from end to end, that is source to destination, over a network by using a routing metric or hop count algorithm. So let us start. So first we will take two PCs, that is node of a network, two generic PC, one for this one for this network and the other for another network. So this PC is for network 1 and this PC is for network 2. Now we will set up a few two switches, so two generic switches, so that in future if we want to increase the number of nodes, we can do it without any further problems. Now to connect to networks, we would need routers, two generic routers. This is router 1, this is router 2. Now we would connect these two networks using wires. So as you can see, this is copper straight. So we would connect from first Ethernet 0 port of PC to first Ethernet 0/1 port of switch. We would connect the switch from the first Ethernet port 1/1 to router's first Ethernet 0/0 port. We would do the same over here. Now these two routers, as this is network 1 and this is network 2, so we would have to connect these two routers so that we could pass our message from this computer to this computer, which is on a different network. So we would connect these using wire, serial DCE. This is the wire we choose. The part, as you can see here, there is a clock. So this is the DCE part of the wire, and This is the DTE part. Okay, now as you can see, there is green means the indicates that the connection is on. So now we will set up the routers. So we will first go to the CLI part. Here is the coding part. Here we have to configure the router in a way that it works according to our wish. So this is the router. This is the enable. We enable the router. Then we go to the configuration mode. This is router configuration. We can change this router name. We can change this router name using a command host. We can name it as such as R1. As you can see, the router name has changed. So now you can see, as I will proceed over here, these connections will get enabled. So first we will, oh, one thing, as you can let us name these networks first for our ease. So this network is 192.168.1.0. This is our network, and over here this is our second network, 2.0, and this will be our third. It will be much easier this way. Okay, now now we will enable, our job is to enable this part. So interface F0/0. Why 0/0? It's over here. It's the port. As you can see, port fast Ethernet 0/0. This is the port. As you can see, FA 0/0, FA 1/1. So this is important, that which port we are configuring from switch to router is important. So according to that, it's configure. It's in configure mode. Now we would put the IP address. For this, we would press tab so that we don't have to write too much. Now we would put the IP address according to our network. So 192.168.1. You can put anything over there. Next, here we put the gateway 255.255.255.0. Next, no shut down. It's a command we use to enable, make the computer, to make the router understand that yes, it's okay. It's kind of a safe thing. So as you can see, the change, the state has changed to up state, and here the link has been on. It will take some time. As you can see, it's blinking. It will take some time. Now it's green. Good. Now the fact is we need to set the IP address of this computer. So we will set the IP address according to our network 192.168.1.2. Here is the subnet mask. Here is the default gateway 192.168.1.1. Done. Now, as you take a simple packet from here and put it here and here, you see it's saying successful. That means that the connection is successful. Now we will do the same thing for this router as well. We would enable the router, then configure mode, then to change the name, use host. Now the interface, the short form of interface is int int f0/0. Now we put the IP address 192.168.2.1. It is actually the default gateway IP address that we give here in the PC. You'll see this is the 2.0 network. That is why it's 2.1. Here it was 1.0. That why it was 1.1. Now the mask, the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. No shut. Now let me move it so that it's visible that as soon as I press enter, this connection will be on. The state is up. So in the meantime, let us put the IP address in the computer 192.168.2.3. 192.168.2 is our network. After that, as the IP address, I can put any number within the range. Subnet mask. Okay. Now, oh, it's green. So let us check this network as well. It's showing successful. Then now that we have is this network and this network individually are able to communicate among themselves, but our motto is to make this node communicate with this node. So let us go back to this router. Let us exit from this interface and we have to enter in the next interface, that is the serial interface SE2/0. Okay, so it's the same interface S2/0. Now it's in the serial input. Here we have to give the IP address as usual, but here what is the network? This is our 12.0.0.0 is our network. So we would have to give our network address, our IP address according to the network. So 12.0.0. Let us give us as 2. followed by the subnet mask. No shut. No shutdown actually. No shut is the short form. As you can see, change state to down. That is because the reason is it's a two-way communication. So if one, actually both were null, so when we opened one, it's now in the down state. So when we open the other one, so both will go to the on up state at the same time. So let us do for better understanding. Let us exit and int interface s e for better understanding. Serial 2/0. IP address. By pressing tab, you get the full form of these short forms. Sometimes it works with the short form, sometimes it doesn't. So we have to keep that in mind. 12.0.0.3 suppose, and 255, and now no shut. Okay, as soon as I press enter, this line should be enabled. As you can see here, change state to up, and these are green. These are green. So let us take a packet and check. It's showing successful. But if we, as you might be thinking that all the three parts are successful, so it might go from here to here. But no, it won't. Why? Because we have not set a protocol, a set of rules through which the packet can go from here to here, because this computer does not know this computer understands this router. This router understands this computer, but this router does not understand this computer. This router does not know a computer with IP address 192.168.2.3. It does not know. So we need to set the RIP protocol, as we are doing RIP today. So let us go to the configuration mode. This is the configuration mode. Now we have to set up the RIP protocol in both the routers, starting from router R1. So these are the set of rules. Router RIP. See, configure router. This is the router configuration mode. Now network. What does network do? It basically makes this router understand that there is a network like this, where there is a computer like this. So network, we would put the network. This is our network, not the IP address, the network 192.168.2.0. Now we would put this network. We have put this network, but how will the router understand? Because the step is from here to here and from here to here. So from here to here it's done. So router can understand. Now the path from where this router will understand from this to this is done. But how come? But now we have to make the router understand that router has go from here to here, then from here to here. So network, sorry, network 12.0 It's done. It's done. So we can exit everything. We have to do the same over here. Router RIP network 192.168.2.0 network 12. You can check whatever you have done from this configuration mode as well. As you can see, the host name here is R1, which we have changed. Fast Ethernet, IP address, subnet mask, and it's in on mode. Serial is this, it's in on mode, and RIP is set. Okay, we have made a small mistake, so we would remove this and we would re-enter this network 192.168.1.0. It's for this. It's done. Can check. It's done. So let us now check. It's successful. Now for the animation part, you can, as you can see, let us do it from the beginning. Take a packet from here, place it here, place it here. Now auto capture. It will show how the packet is going and how the packet is coming back from source to destination and destination to source. And the steps are visible here, as you can see, from PC to switch, then router 0, then router 1, then switch 1, then PC 1, then switch 1. It's clearly showing the route and the time taken, and as you can see, it's a success. Reset simulation, delete. This is the simulation mode. Thank you. Hope this was understandable.